Live, folks. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry to take a phone call. Sucks. Messed my whole live up. I was my daughter's mother, so I had to pick up. Anybody want to flip up a donate? 25 cents? Oh, oh, oh. Wee! Ah! I used to do a lot of that. A lot of that in the beginning. A lot of that in the beginning. A lot of antics. I love doing the antics. Good times, good stuff, good rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Say sway on a play with a baby on a sway, swing sway, feng shui. Yeah. It's been one time of love when you're feeling from above. Fly like a dove. Let me tell you all about one love. You got a plug, I got a rug. Yes, I'm a man of many hats. You should have seen me when I was younger, when I was into some fun stuff. used to be able to kick a flow or two. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Used to be able to do all right. Well, not really, but amongst everything else, I guess. But hey, man, I'm the carnival act. I'm the show, and that's why I like to do it in the videos because it's fun. I like to have a good time. You see a lot of these guys and stuff, and everybody does different. And I mean, I'm more on the poor end, as you can see here. I'm more on the destitute end of things. So, I like to bring a different angle. I can't set up in some nice house, where, you know, I can kind of do other things. So I kind of bring I guess the more down and dirty, original type of low key, uh, just who would be type deal. And I guess if you're gonna like who you're seeing, who you're looking at, who you're talking with, or who you're listening talk, I should say. But we're all talking together. Uh, you know, you may gravitate towards the channel. I know there's a lot of times, I'll go on and I'll see cool stuff with more professional type stuff, and then I'll see guys that are just kind of a little bit non-professional and a little bit basic, but I like their persona, and I'll gravitate towards listening to them. So it's pretty individualistic. Um, Definitely individualistic. You know, you'll see this diet from the video I just did with the shrimp fra diavolo that just uploaded. So definitely enjoy that. You know, but I guess if you do the video vertical now, I guess there's an option where someone can donate, and I didn't know that. I didn't know you can get donations on live streams. I think I've seen that before on other channels. I just didn't know about that. Um, but like I said, I don't. I mean, I appreciate any donation, but I'm not. I'll bring it up. But like I said, I don't. My goal with the channel isn't to get donations; it's to get views. So right now, like I was saying, some videos will get like 600 views in a day. Some videos in like a little over a day might get 1,000. But I'm ranging from like 400 to 600, in a day or two. So, my goal is if I could get 1,000 views in a day on most videos, that would help grow, you know, the channel better monetarily. The donations are great. I love them. I appreciate them. But conceptually, in my mind, they're not. they're not something that I can count on because they're just individualistic. They're what people can do at a given time, you know? So a lot of times when I think about that, I get excited, but then it's like, hey, Mike, you got to remember, you got to try to get the content out so you can get a lot of views on that content, a lot of subscribers and whatnot to grow the channel. And, you know, so I mean, that's my goal in the game here, So that's kind of what I'm trying to do with that. But I always throw out the donations just, but I also have different stipulations with income and whatnot. So, if my super thanks is off, it's because I have to stay within a certain range of an income bracket with the income that I have coming in through this, through work and whatnot. So if the thanks is off, it just basically means that I don't I have to just I can't have any more stuff come in other than what's coming in off of what um off of my content. So when the thanks is up, um, you know, then feel free. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically kind of what I meant by that in some of the videos where I tried to explain it. I don't really want to get too in depth with it, but you know, it is what it is. But I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody at least, you know, cares for the channel anyway. So definitely's gotten definitely's grown quite a bit. Like I said, February I was at 357 subs. So I'm at almost 3,000 now. So that's about 2,600, right? It's 25 something in less than 10 months. That's not so bad. That's not so bad for a small channel, for a small channel. So, like I said, I try my best. I try to make it fun. I try to make it fun for everybody. I definitely try to make it fun. So, definitely is one of the things I try to do. Make that fun. We're gonna keep it live here, baby. I got two people on, huh? All right. Probably should advertise when I'm gonna go live. I just kind of just do it at times just to see, who pops on for a little bit. Usually don't stay on that long. Not really a fan of the live so much because, well, if I had a little bit more time, I guess if I did a live on like cooking some, if I had like maybe a like a theme or something, But you know, kind of my living situation, it would kind of depend on who's not around. I'd have to have some privacy, and sometimes that's tough to get. Well, I mean, for doing certain things with, like cooking and, things that I'd have to record or whatnot, you know, trying to get out of it though. I mean, I've been to a little college, high school graduate, so I'm thinking about maybe going back to trying to find like maybe like a 2-year course. I was thinking drugs and alcohol, as funny as that sounds, but I was thinking dark maybe. I know they start at 25 and 27. Maybe if I continued my education, I could obviously advance and make more in that career. So I mean, I'm thinking about doing something, um, try to further it. Um, because like I said, I work part time, minimum wage, so I mean, it's kind of demeaning, and I have other things, other income coming in too. Um, so I got to stay within range with everything like I've explained, and I get kind of tired of that. So I'd like to definitely self improve myself and try to go back to school like I've always wanted to do, and maybe get some type of 2-year degree where I can at least come out making mid 20s with the option to get to 27, 28 an hour maybe. And then if I continue education, maybe I can get past 30, within like a five, year bracket of after the 2 years and working, And time goes by quick. I've been working where I'm at now. It'll be 5 years in June. I get minimum wage, and I mean, so I think if I go to school for 2 years and then study for five, and it's 7 years, and 5 years has already gone by this fast, well, then 7 years is going to go by just as fast. But within 7 years, maybe I could be making a little over 30 an hour versus just staying where I'm at, making whatever minimum wage is at that time. But I do have anxiety and little social phobia, so it gets tough. You know, it gets tough to, but I just got to get down there. I just got to get down to the school, I guess. Some of the community colleges, and I just got to meet with a counselor and just get familiarized. And I think once I'm able to do that, then I'll be all right. You know, it's kind of like many times I'll wake up sometimes and you just don't feel right. Just feel off, and then you got to go into work, and I'm one that doesn't like to show face. So like if I'm feeling angry or upset, unless it's something that happens at work that pisses me off while I'm working and it's something that's work related and I freak out, that's different. But if I'm coming in off of obsessing or, depression, anxiety, or whatnot, I'm not going to want people to know that. So I'm going to just act like I always act, and it can get tough sometimes. But then once I'm in the situation, I'm good. I feel better, and things, go the right way. So, um, that's how I gotta figure out the college aspect of it. You know, I gotta say to myself, all right, you know, if I can get into, but the thing is, where I work, it's not many people, and they're all great people. So I mean, it's just easy. But school, I was always good at it. Always had a good, 3.9, 4.0, 3.7, 3.6. Actually, no, I was always 3.7, 3.8. And then back in the day, it was close to a 4.0, 3.9. So I mean, I can do it. And dark, I could definitely finish with a 4.0, which would help. And then I could just continue education after that. So, and I do have prior knowledge of addiction. So, I mean, obviously that does help. So I mean, there's definitely been some addictions in my younger years and older years and whatnot. And we're not just talking, say, substance. I mean, I'm addicted to sugar and sweets and chips, and I mean, we all have vices. So I mean, you could be straight as an arrow, but you could be drinking tons of soda and eating a bunch of chips and candy, and there's an addiction there because it makes you feel good. So I mean, it carries over. So you know, but yeah, but I mean, I just try to help everybody the best I can. I guess you could say, try to, yeah. And so everybody's well out there. Been doing good. Live into his house. Yes. 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 Oh, 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 oh. Live into his house. Live up, babies. All right, if you guys and gals could give me 1 minute or 2 minutes, I just need to. Just give me a second, guys. I gotta run to the restroom for a minute. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. folks. We'll be back in action. Unexpected proceeds. Wow, that was quick. Whew. Oh, it's easy. Oh. Ah. Ah. You are it all, but I took the fall. Ah. When the heat's up, it's all. Sorry about that, everybody. I will tell you, if anybody out there has any issues with going to the bathroom, I would say if you're going once a day or uh, less than that, it's not good. You should be going, they say, as many times as you eat, which is about what I do. And I would definitely recommend there's an enzyme formula that I can inform you on, some bile salts and some Tudka, and there's actually a good stomach formula that'll definitely help you go and get you a lot more regular than any type of fiber. You got to have that stuff, but I mean, you got to have fiber and like oatmeal's all right, very high glycemic though. I mean, if you're not working out and you're not exercising and you're eating a lot of oatmeal, you could become diabetic from that. It's not a safe food that they make it seem to be. It's all sugar. Very, very high glycemic oatmeal is. Spelt, you know, mullet, things like that. That's like a little bit better, you know. Um, Ezekiel bread is pretty good, but yeah, you want to be blending up lemons, whole lemons, or cut it in half and then take the whole half with the skin, the seeds. If the seeds don't bother you, you can take the seeds out. If you don't, but add some blueberries, different things like that. Ginger, turmeric root, garlic, raw garlic. That's going to also help get you more regular too. Better than a Metamucil. Metamucil is a horrible supplement. Psyllium husk will deplete you of minerals. Psyllium husk uh, will make you diabetic as well. Psyllium husk is high glycemic. It's horrible for you. You never want to take a fiber supplement. You always want to, you don't want to juice. You want to blend, and people don't get the difference of that sometimes. Sometimes people think blending is juicing, and it's not. Juicing is when you run the stuff through the juicer and then the pulp and everything goes one way and the juice comes out. Blending is when you blend everything together. You get the juice and the pulp, the fiber, everything, and you drink it. And to make it even more beneficial, you throw in a tablespoon of olive oil to even slow it down more and to get more absorption of those nutrients. That's the fiber you want. You want the fruit fiber, you know, but you want to make those blends. Throw an orange in there, half a orange too, pineapple, whatever. But it's good stuff though, you know, definitely good stuff. Well, cafe au lait. Shows I have 6 people on. Anybody in the room? Guess so, huh? Oh, yes. Everybody doing well? Hope everybody had a good day. Good week so far. feel like I got sun in my eye. NEM, NEM. They see a thing for a ruby. Anybody want to buy me a ruby? What is that? A ruby? Oh, maybe I got to get donations on here to get a ruby. Anybody want to send me a buck? 50 cents? I got to get a ruby. How do we get a ruby? Come on now. Come on, cash it in now, babies. Oh boy. A lot of interesting stuff on here. I guess I lost one. It's alright. One loss is one gain, you know. It is what it is. That's right. I always noticed that, you know, had a bunch of people that were commenting and then like they went and then now I got like a whole nother crew that's commenting. So I guess it, you know, comes in spurts. And I've tended to do that. You know, you go to one channel, you watch it for a few months, and it's like, tired of it, and go to another one, watch it for a few months. And that's the reciprocalness of it, you know. Everybody gets bored with watching the same person over and over again. I mean, I do all the time. I can't watch the same person for more than a little bit. Um, you know. And now since I've been doing the content, I rarely even watch anybody. I just put up my content and usually just listen to like music stuff or you know natural health stuff or stuff like that. But I don't watch much food reviews anymore since I've been doing my own. Since my channel's been growing, I haven't been watching a lot of the people that I was watching before for some reason. Um, you know, honestly, I figure, I mean, to the smaller channels, to the subs that they have, to the subs that I'm getting, I mean, I'm getting close, you know. So it's I'm almost feeling like, you know, I'm pretty much as good as, you know, like the Big Daddy. You got Big Daddy. You got Maine's food reviews. I love them. They're great. You know, I think we're pretty equal. You know, but they do different stuff than I do. But I love their stuff. I love Greg and Chris. Great guys. Love those guys. But you got Big Daddy, you got Freddy Food, you know, you got all these other people out there, and you know, they've been doing it longer. And you know, if you look at their sub base, I'm almost at 3. So you know, what I'm saying I'm coming up. So I mean, when I look at it that way, it's like I don't really have much of an interest to watch anybody. If anything, I just watch myself. To be honest with you, sometimes, a lot of times, I'll just watch myself, see how it looks, see how I'm doing. You know, a lot of times I find it boring. Some of it I find funny. I laugh at. So I do like the sign language stuff. Maybe put some more of that up, but you know, that tends to get views here and there. Well, I'm probably gonna sign off soon. Here, we got 2 people in the room. Really not getting, not really, you know. Of course, there's really not much, you know. Guess I gotta pick a live where I got a topic that I'm doing something. Maybe scratch a lotto tickets, making something. I can't hit a bong or anything because YouTube they won't let that be viewed. Which is weird because marijuana is legal. So I don't understand if it's not made for kids. Maybe because they're people under 21 can watch it. It would be kind of cool if I could just sit here and smoke the bong in front of everybody and just talk for an hour or two. But yeah, they won't let it. It can't be shown. I can't do that. And I think it kind of hurts the channel because it's not what my channel's about, you know. And I don't want to make another channel for that. So it's more of a hassle to me than it is a benefit. But I'm just saying it would just help me pass the time better, you know. Other than maybe making something, or which I'm not really a baker, but maybe for the sake of it, you know. But Greg and Chris, they do some good lives, for Maine's food reviews. They do some good lives. A lot of cooking stuff and some other stuff too. But but yeah, definitely, no, yeah. All right, everybody. Well, guess I'm gonna sign off. Anybody have any questions? Can you even write anything?